Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am It's Roxanne and this is Daily Rambles. I apologize for not uploading the other videos or even watching it. I've been slammed this week. They'll be coming later. So we're doing season 1, episode 5 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier called Truth. So start off with Walker ran away and started to feel the weight of what he did. Then Sam and Bucky found him and tried to talk him down. And he doesn't really feel the weight of what he did because, like, no, that guy offed my partner, and they're like, no, that's false again. Like, and they try to calm him down, and they Sam asks for the shield, and he's like, so this was about you don't care about me, you just want the shield back. And Bucky went, yeah, gimme. And so they fight, and Bucky got hit down, and then Bucky saved Sam because he got back up, and I think they broke his arm or fractured it or something, and then they got it. Then Bucky gives it to Sam and leaves. And then Sam starts to clean it. Then we cut to it, and I don't want to say that fight scene was insanely intricate and really, really cool. And so there was a lot of emotion packed in that, and it was just crazy to see. Then we cut to where the GRC is trying to find Carly. Then Torres shows up and talks to Sam, and Bucky left. And then we cut over Sam took the shield and left the wings because, Walker broke them. And then we cut over Walker got fired, and there's like a media scrutiny against him. And he starts to argue in court. And basically, he got discharged, and he's getting no benefits. And then he just walks away before they tell him, like, your consequences, like, if you screw up again, and gives the shield immediately, or you're going to jail. And then we got to where Val, who's a new character, and talks to Walker and his wife, and basically says, like, listen, just listen. The taking us here was probably the second smartest thing you ever did. The first smartest thing you ever did will be answering the phone call when I call. And just kind of leaves. And basically said, like, the shield is kind of like in a gray area, so you don't have to give that back. And then we cut to where she leaves. Then Carly is devastated / really upset. Then we cut to where Zima's at the memorial, and Bucky shows up, and he did fire at him, but he didn't load it. And then Ao and the rest of the ladies take him and take him to the raft. And then Ao says, like, don't come back for to Wakanda for a while, and he asks for a favor. Then because Sam visits Mr. Bradley, Isaiah Bradley, and he doesn't want the shield, and we find out that his wife passed away while he was in prison. And they kept the letters from each other, and basically said they didn't know that they were getting the serum. Basically, they said the shots that they thought they were taking were for tetanus and other stuff. And he busted out of the facility to get the people back, and he got jail time for that. And they experimented on him, and then a nurse took pity on him and declared him deceased. And he's saying Bed's like no different, and they just erased him from history. And Sam left just kind of feeling like more devastated, but that was heartbreaking to hear. But I was like, what? Wow, that's crazy. And he was just like laying down all the facts and stuff like that. And then we cut to where Sam calls Sarah, and he's coming home and talks to his sis, and basically they're talking about like the one of the people that was interested in the book, basically the only person interested in the book, backed out the deal. So Sam calls in all the favors because basically all the Wilsons all helped out the entire community, and so he started calling in favors as people started helping. And it was like a really awesome turnout. And then Bucky shows up and brings like a suitcase, and then he decides to help out, and he's crushing on Sarah. And Sam's like, excuse me? Then, anyway, so he helps out, and then we cut to Walker. So he's helping out with like the boat repairs and all the stuff. It was a really neat montage of that. They were actually working together as a team to help out, and I thought that was really, really cool. Then Walker talks to the Lamar's parents, and basically gives like a BS speech about like how, I took care of the guy that offed your son. And, the parents were so appreciative about it, but that sister was like giving him like the side eye, like, uh-huh, okay. And she didn't say a single word to him. And, but the parents were really, really nice to him and said, thank you so much. But I'm like, Walker, I swear. Mm, Walker, I swear. That child. Anyway, then we cut to where Sharon is working a deal, and then we go back to Bucky helping, and they took out the water pump, and Sarah comes by and fusses them out. And then they have a little talk, Sam and Bucky, about like not dating or flirting with his sister or else. And then we cut to where Sam's practicing on the shield, and Sam and Bucky talk some more. And Sam tells Bucky to do the work because he's asking like, "Do you still have nightmares?" He's like, "Every night." It's like, you gotta do the work. You can't just say I'm sorry and just try to make amends. You got to be a source and try to help them in some way to order to make it work better for you. And Bucky leaves, and Sam and Sarah decide to paint the boat. Then Sarah changed her mind on selling the boat. She's like, I just can't do it. We gotta protect it. It's a legacy thing. And Sam was so relieved about that. And he starts training and practicing throwing the shield. Then we cut to where Carly's working with criminals, and they're after the Falcon, the Gaias. But they're in New York City. Then we cut to where Torres found the ping in New York City, and the GRC is having their meeting. Then the Flag Smashers take over, and then Sam opens the case, and that was the episode. Then we have a post-credit scene where Walker is making his own shield. And that was the end of the episode. Really good episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I give it A+. The fight scenes were insane. I love how the story is progressing. It's all going to end next week, which I'm kind of sad about. But it was a really good episode. And I feel like they kind of tied up Zemo loose ends in terms of storyline for a little bit. Like he's going to the raft. And but I want to know what's in the case that Sam opened. That's what I want to know. And I like how, they make the show really real in some aspects of it. And I really appreciate that because it allows for different perspectives to take over. And it's like, oh, this is actually what happens a lot and how to not make it like that. And I like the difference between Sam and Isaiah. Like, there are different viewpoints. So I thought it was a really, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. So that's what I'm doing for this video. So this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Tell me your thoughts down below. And don't forget to subscribe because it does help out the channel a lot. And I'll see y'all in the next video, which will be soon. Bye. Probably tomorrow. Anyway, bye.